ground.
Oh, if only there was someone that could help us in that situation. Maybe some singers. Yeah.
Maybe someone we can know.
Why not a ransom message?
Oh. Is this on?
Sweet talk. Did you bring him something?
We brought you a fine ransom. This time from Babe himself.
Thank you, Ben.
What?
Oh, I think they should pay attention, don't you think?
I think you should pay attention if you want to see Babe again. Want pancakes? I'm coming back to some pancakes, a 30-foot stack. I'm growing thin, I may not last. I gotta give you maple syrup fast. Pancakes, I'm coming back. I want pancakes, I'll go for it. You take me home, I do not live. For a 3-time waffle too. Just play a sad song on the fiddle. Bury me beneath the griddle. Remember me and try to cheer up. Shed tears as thick as maple syrup. I want pancakes. I'm coming back to some pancakes. I'm gonna attack. I'm growing thin. I may not last. You gotta give me maple syrup fast. Fast, Paul. Can you hear me? Fast.
Yep, Paul made up his mind. He'd do whatever it took to save Babe. He grabbed his axe, hired a couple hundred of the best lumberjacks, and headed for the great forest of North Dakota. Yep, that's right. Back in those days, the place were nothing but trees. All trees as far as the eye could see. John Henry hauled the lumber into the wagons, and I carried the wagons to the 100 railroad cars. None of Paul's lumberjacks had seen him work so hard. This one.
We're Paul's helpers. We're his lumberjacks. Paul needs Babe back. He's swinging his axe. With each big chop, 10 trees come down. You can't hear nothing through the awful sound. Needs Babe back. He's going berserk. Paul needs Babe back. He never stops work. Both night and day. God will fall. The North Dakota has no trees at all. Paul slows his breath. His eyes are teary. Bright enough to fill Lake Erie. Never heard Paul Bunyan squawk so. Course no one ever loved his ox so. Why? Not my fault. You know apples turn out so popular.
Well, pretty much ruins my Mom, banana pie, and the girl next door. What about prune's egg.
Prune's egg is the doctor egg.
Or you're the banana of my eye.
Next people will be saying, it wasn't a prune in the Garden of Eden.
Or a banana that fell on Isaac Newton's head.
I said I was sorry. We stopped chanting long enough to tell Paul our news.
What news?
Pickle Phil, he gone completely over the edge. He molded a giant concert hall out of buffalo chips.
Ew!
I think he shot some plaster peanuts. And he's waiting for a big shipment of wood to complete his plan.
What?
Yep, 100 boxcars full of wood.
I bet he's got.
I bet you Will has got my neighbor too.
And my babe. Come on, let's go. Bill, you've got 1 second to return babe. Please, there's no need for violence. I'm too refined for that. We'll return you off. We'll get babe. I just need the wood so desperately. I'm sorry. What in the world would a regular like you need so much wood for? I'm building the world's biggest, grandest piano.
Hey, that's my hammer.
Well, yeah, I guess I stole that too. Well, you can't expect me to build a piano the size of Amarillo without the world's biggest hammer, do you? Here, I'm really sorry. Faye! Yep, John Henry, Pecos Bill, and Paul were fast friends ever after. I went back to my farm and began lifting large animals again. John Henry went back to West Virginia and took his hammer out for a nice dinner.
Yay.
They got so excited he flamencoed it clear across Minnesota, making it the land of 1,000 lakes. And he made a few hundred in New York for me, just as Paul had promised he would. Yeah, Pecos Bill built his grand piano. Folks say that when he played his first note, it was so loud, it split open a huge hole in the ground. That's why they call it the Grand Canyon to this day. Yeah. Oh, and one last thing. We own a bridge in Brooklyn that we can sell to you for a very reasonable price.